I'm going to just clarify one important thing, because VR, XR, and AR are becoming immersive technologies that are actually having a major impact on CRM, and that'll be evident in the various case studies. Next. Now, here's one important slide in that there are three actual terms when we talk about VR, XR, and AR. And I want to be clear because each one is somewhat distinct. VR is where you're doing the VR goggles, Oculus. A lot of the ones where you're basically putting on goggles, and the metaverse, or what you're seeing, is encompassed in the goggles itself. You can't see through those goggles. All of the worlds that are created are being brought into the VR metasphere that's right in front of you. The term XR has just evolved in the last couple of months to a year to describe what we would call a mixture of VR and AR, in that you may have a set of goggles, but you can actually see through them into the real world. And in that case, the XR content might be looking at your outside building, let's say, and seeing superimposed information on it, but then also having a virtual vision of it where you could switch back to that gives you even more data in a virtual metaverse. And then the last one is AR, augmented reality, and that one is, in our mind, is important today, and you'll see a couple of examples even in sales and marketing. But AR, I think, is going to have its biggest impact on the consumer markets in the next 10 years. We believe Apple, with their AR goggles or glasses that we hope to come out, and we think we'll see them in the next 2 to 3 years, will be more like real glasses. You know, I don't think the traditional consumer is going to walk around with these big goggles on their heads. Rather, they're going to have and want to have glasses where the augmented reality content can be brought in front of you as you're walking around, or you're looking, or even driving, to get information of your environment and things that you need data on. But they are being used even today in applications, and we'll show you one specifically from IKEA where that is being used to, they're using actually the iPads and iPhones to deliver a superimposed information, or in this case, going into a blank room and showing you some of their furniture options. Now, having said that, when you understand VR, XR, and AR, that in the enterprise world, it encompasses these different little spokes: field service, training, manufacturing, sales, and marketing. And as Barton said, that we're not going to emphasize a lot because of time today on field service and training, although training is turning out to be one of the biggest applications where VR is being employed right now. And field service is being used with XR, where they're actually having the kind of glasses, and right now they're actually more like goggles. HoloLens from Microsoft, for example, would fit into that category, where a guy might be on a telephone pole and looking at the actual lines that he has to work on, but at the same time having the information both from the manuals, let's say, in a VR-like mindset, and then he can have a superimposed image of the components he has to fix on the HoloLens cover. But again, those, if you've ever seen Microsoft's HoloLens, those are goggles, not glasses, which I think is going to be the emphasis for AR.